How's it going, Milton?
What it do, Millie?
Yes, let's cheers to seeing you. You know, you work like 73 days a week, so I never get to see you anymore.
I try.
No, I know. When you're not working, you're golfing.
It's, honestly, this transition to having my own practice, it has been difficult for both work and family life, because
Yes.
not only are you seeing patients and, try to do your best to, give people a good quality of care, but also you still have to deal with the HR, you have to deal with personalities, you have to deal with marketing,
And all,
video.
and all women work for you.
All women except for
Josh.
Josh, my partner.
Tessa's husband.
Yeah.
But still
pretty much, yes.
Yeah.
All women.
So welcome back to another episode of All the Rumors Are True. And today we have Dr. Milton Moore, dermatology, wannabe pro golfer, here with us. I'm just kidding. I just know you love golf.
Yeah, I do love golf.
Yeah.
You see this Masters hat.
Yeah. Do you basically just work so you can pay the stock fees?
It is pretty.
No,
it's not a cheap sport.
It's not a cheap sport. No, and I said that like kind of joking, but not really, because you could pick up another hobby. You could do frisbee golf.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't be able to be away for 4 hours and be able to ignore my phone and pretend like I didn't hear it.
Well, but then you got the watch on. You're always on call. I'm not always there when you call. Oh no, you're never on time. I'm gonna stop singing that song.
Never on time.
Never on time, but you're there when I call.
Yes.
Yeah, never on time. Yeah,
100%.
We got to change the words to that because that's a good intro for you. No, so I wanted to have you on today, not only because we're very good friends,
Yes.
besties, I would say. But I met you as a friend and then became a patient.
Yes, that was about 2016, maybe.
Yeah, it's been about
almost 10 years.
Yeah, it's been a minute, and I honestly really first, before we get into, because I want to talk about treatments and stuff you've done on me, just because, but I want to talk about your late father. He was also Dr. Milton Moore. Rest in peace. It's about to be a year anniversary of his passing. And what a way did he go out? There was a tornado in Houston, and we had to move, or you had to move the funeral because there wasn't power. So I was at a different, you don't have to stay at a hotel when you go to Houston because your family lives there. So I was at a hotel, we lost power, and I get the text like an hour before your dad's funeral as I'm at the other church.
The church had damage, and so.
Yes. And then we had to move it, and we'll get a picture of Dr. Moore on there because y'all are actual twins. Y'all have the same name.
He definitely can't deny me.
You look this. Oh no, there's no Justin. He could deny your brother. There ain't no Dr. Moore in him.
Same name. We both went to Xavier University of Louisiana for undergrad. Both pledged the same fraternity at the same college. Both went to the same medical school. Both became dermatologists.
And you're both black, if you didn't know.
We are both black.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, sometimes me, myself, and Irene happens. Okay,
Test tube, baby.
Okay, look at those twins. I mean, y'all are twins. I mean, y'all look the same.
Yeah.
Especially when he was younger. One of the pictures y'all had at the funeral, beautiful picture, but it kind of took me aback when I walked into the church. When I saw it, I thought it was a picture of you.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know
truthfully,
exactly what picture you're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
I walked in, I was like, oh wow, that was holy cow. So yeah. I wanted to talk to you about that because even though we have been friends, we've been through divorce together, we've been through custody battles, we've been through a lot as friends, but I've actually never talked to you about why you followed your dad's literal exact footsteps.
Yes.
Same college, same med school, same all. What was there? Was that his dream, or did you just follow it?
I think part of it, he definitely had that dream.
Okay.
But me being the firstborn, I was more, I wouldn't call it a rebel, but when I went to Xavier University for undergrad, I initially was in pharmacy, pre-pharmacy school. And then,
Never knew that.
Yeah, I was pre-pharmacy. Then I realized, I have plenty of pharmacy friends, and pharmacists are play an extremely important role, in the medical community.
Right.
But for me, my personality is I like to, use my hands. I just felt like my personality, I could do more actually becoming a physician. And because I already had the experience in dermatology,
Growing up with him, right?
My dad put us to work when we were young. We would literally in the 90s, take patients back to their patients' rooms on rollerblades.
That's awesome.
My first surgery was when I was about 8 or 9 years old, when my dad was cutting out a cyst on the scalp, and scalps are very vascular, and so they bleed. And so when my dad was, excising the cyst, started bleeding, his assistant actually passed out.
I believe it. Yeah.
And so I was in the room, and so he's like, he said, Ramon, which is my middle name. That's what, my family calls me.
Yeah.
He said, put some gloves on, and then, put the gloves on and hand him this, hand him that, for him trying to stop the bleeding, and then, finish procedure. And that's when he said he knew that I could, that I could do this.
You had the stomach for it.
I had the stomach for it.
Yeah.
I mean, my dad was he was very, he was very brave. He ain't never scared. I mean, he literally back in the 90s did liposuction. I assisted him with liposuction on himself. Literally.
No, I mean, I've met your dad multiple times, and ain't never scared is like about anything in life. I'm not even talking about work, anything in life. He definitely was the epitome of YOLO.
Yeah.
He was YOLO. Like, he's like, you only live once, and I'm gonna rock out.
You only live once, and no means, not right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no such thing as no.
Right.
He developed a line of skincare products for primarily, African Americans, but anybody, who has shaving, difficulties. He was a pharmacist prior to becoming, a medical doctor.
Oh, so hence why maybe pharmacy was in your mind prior to derm. Okay.
Yeah. So he went to pharmacy school at Xavier first, and then went to med school.
See, and I didn't know that. I'm sure. Well, I have the obit that y'all printed out. It's in my kitchen, and it's funny because everyone knows we're friends, right? And people walk in and they're like, "Oh, what a cool picture of Milton." I'm like, "Well, that was from his dad's funeral," but I guess I missed that part in reading that. I did not know that, so that's wild. So, was he just absolutely elated with you, like as your firstborn namesake, and then you follow his footsteps? I mean, was he elated, and then was he also like, "Why don't you come work for me?"
He was, beyond proud. There's nothing that, it doesn't matter anywhere I would go, if people who know him, his friends, patients, they would say, "Oh, your dad is so proud. All you can do is talk about you and your brother."
I love that. Well, yeah, because your brother's an attorney.
Yeah, he's an attorney.
And it's just y'all two. Y'all are a very successful family. And your mom,
thank you.
She's
an accountant, but she...
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yes. All very successful professions, right? All highly intelligent, obviously.
But my mom is the one who actually, well, not the only one, but she sacrificed her career to raise both me and my brother.
Well, someone has to.
Yeah.
There usually has, kind of like with your wife now. Another baby on the way, mazel to that.
She's a physician assistant.
But she also is taking a back seat to take care of your 3-year-old and now her belly.
Yeah.
Somebody has to do it, because when you got you're being raised by grandparents or nannies, right? Which it's feasible. It can happen. I'm a single mom. I had a live-in nanny for years, hence why I am where I am in my life. If I wouldn't have had her, I wouldn't be president of my company. I'll put it that way.
And cheers to that as well. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
I've seen you grow from a hairstylist, to president of a, multi-million-dollar company, and just the growth that I've seen both professionally and personally, has been amazing to watch. So,
Thank you.
Cheers to you too.
Thank you. Don't make me cry, because it'll mess up my makeup. I'm just kidding. But thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, because you didn't know me prior to having my daughter. I ran nursing homes. So I went from, corporate America to getting pregnant and my life being uprooted, and I had to move cities, and a lot happened, and I didn't work for a few years. I was on bed rest with my pregnancy, and I quite literally started from the bottom again. And it was weird because when you go from such a high-powered position to nothing overnight, basically, and then when you try to get back up to where you were, they're like, oh, no, you've been out for 2.5 years. Like, no, we're starting you down here.
It's like the stock market.
What goes up comes down.
Stock market goes down, but if it goes down 100% or 50%, it's going to take 100%, to actually get back up.
Yeah, to get back up. So my story's wild, right? I started here, went here, was here for a long time, and then now I'm here again. But I think I'm also a realist when it comes to I could go right back down. So you gotta always keep that in mind. I feel like anybody. No, I'm not saying you. I just mean in
absolutely.
general.
You got to be humble.
You have to be humble.
Have to be humble and
hold on, bitch. Sit down. Like Kendrick said.
Yeah.
I mean, you do. You can't you get too big for your britches, as Auntie says, and the britches aren't going to fit, and shit's going to go bad for you. So I want to ask. I know your ex-wife, whom I'm still friends with.
Yeah, so am I.
And that she likes me more.
That's fine with me.
I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. We don't ever talk about you. It's a total joke. But you moved here because of her, correct?
No. So I moved to San Antonio. We both matched in residency at UT Health Science Center in San Antonio.
But y'all knew each other prior to moving here.
Yeah, we went to med school together.
Okay. But she's a trauma surgeon.
Yeah.
Okay, so you match day, but her residency was obviously much longer.
Yes.
And a fellowship and all that, right?
Absolutely.
What was yours? 4 years?
4 years.
And hers was what, 7?
Or 5. I think 6.
Yeah.
I want to say. I think 6 because I graduated 2 years and was working in private practice when she had 2 years left on her fellowship, I think.
Okay.
So it was either 5 or 6.
Okay.
I mean, 6 or 7.
Because so I didn't know that. Learning all the new things today, but we don't really talk. When we talk about other things. Like my crow's feet.
Or how I won't do your lips anymore.
Oh, we're going to talk about that. So I met you when you were working at another practice, and I had never had my lips done before. And you're like, hey, come in. And it's close, here. And you're like, hey, come in. And I had been at the Spurs game the night before. I had gotten floor seats, and the girls that I went with, because they invited me. And so I didn't get, anyway, I was offered the ticket and I went. They really liked shots. Tequila to be exact.
Are we talking about basketball shots, or are we talking about tequila shots?
Tequila shots. And I don't drink tequila. Everyone that knows me knows I've never been a drinker of tequila. I just don't like it. It's not my thing. And the VP, CEO, all these at Juvederm had flown in.
Okay.
And you text me that morning. I'd never had my lips done before, but you're like, hey, if I can use you as a model, I'll let you know when. Well, the fuck, I didn't know it was going to be right then. Yeah. I am in bed.
I forgot about
that. I
that.
thought I was physically dying. And you're like, I need you at the clinic in an hour. All the big dogs from Juvederm are here. And this is when you had first started out.
Yeah, so I was a baby.
So I'm going to hate on you a little bit because you didn't put lidocaine or anything. Yes. Yeah. Laugh it up, Chuckles. And those men.
For a while, I still didn't do lidocaine or topical numbing.
Psycho.
Because it has lidocaine in it, and obviously I've never done my lips.
Let's not try to rationalize the reason that you want to. But one of the funniest takeaways, I bled a lot. It was tequila mixed with blood, and I'm laying there, and it's all these old white men, and here's this young black doctor, this young white girl. and you're like, yeah, this is my friend Millicent. And you just take it out the you take that vial and you just start shooting my lips. And I'm like this, and tears are streaming, blood is gushing I'm holding a Gatorade. The Gatorade falls because I was sweating so much out of my hands. And then the CEO or what, it was like the main.
No, it wasn't. No, I think it was just probably more reps.
No, because their boss was watching them.
Or their manager, maybe. Yeah.
It was bosses watching reps, like nationwide bosses. And the oldest guy in the room, he goes, God damn, these Texas girls are tough. And I was like, it hurt a lot. It hurt so bad. I could still feel it in my ass. You know when something hurts really bad and you clench? Oh my God. This was years ago, by the way. But this is
circa 2016.
Yeah, you had literally just started.
Just got out.
So then I didn't trust you. But then what did I decide to do? You're like, hey, I have access to this new machine, but it's at like Baptist. It's on Terra.
Oh yeah, when we did the Halo.
You had never done this laser before.
She is giving me
I am
shit.
The guinea pig, bro. No, people need to know.
But you were.
I started from the bottom.
Somebody has to be the first.
Well, I would have preferred if it weren't me.
Well, but I would prefer that it was a friend. So that way.
Oh, so a stranger wouldn't yelp you and say, never fucking go to him again?
Absolutely. That's
if you have friends like this, models. Get rid of them. They're trying to hurt you.
That's why we find models.
Well, okay. Well, the reason you're calling me a model, I'll stick with, because in my mind, I think I am. I think I'm a plus size model every day. Yeah.
So we did a Halo.
So no, bitch. So you go and the lady, whoever she was, I'm like, ma'am.
It was a plastic surgeon.
Do you have? Yeah. No, it was like her nurse that was there. Okay. Because this was after hours.
Yeah, I know.
Mind you, I had a wedding. Yeah, the next day, but you didn't.
It was not the next day. Well, if you
not?
If you had a wedding,
it was the next day.
If you had a wedding the next day, that means I take no responsibility for that because that's your fault.
Okay, I told you you did this to me on a Thursday and the wedding was Saturday. I'm sorry. I had 48 hours.
Well, first of all,
I needed 48 days to recover from that trauma.
And I would have told you. I know I told you.
You didn't tell me shit.
I did tell you. You are not going to be camera ready in 2 days.
Liar. Anyway, we'll agree to disagree.
Unless we did a BBL and
You did a BBL and Halo and it was so bad. Then you had to inject my face with lidocaine with a needle. And I started squirming and you're like, sit still. Because you were hitting nerves that were like coming out on my feet. I don't even know what was going on.
We were giving you a nerve block because you were being a wuss.
You know what? Give me one of those lasers and let me go ham on your ass.
Everything I do to patients, I do to myself.
Let me do your lips.
I'm cool with that. I'm all good. No.
Let me do them and then let me inject the dissolver. And then we can talk. Let me do both. Yeah.
Well, fortunately, I've never had to dissolve your lips.
Okay, we are going to talk about my lips because I get questioned.
Because she has beautiful lips.
Thank you.
And
thanks to him.
I did her lips a few times, maybe 2 or 3 times, probably after that traumatic event that she.
Which one? There's a few.
That she's over dramatizing.
There's a few traumatic events. It's okay. I was your guinea pig. It's fine. I love you. I'm over it. Obviously, I'm not. But I pretend like I'm over it. But I do have to say, in the era of big tits, big lips, facelifts, Ozempic,
yep.
You have, even though, I struggle really hard with my weight and you have always said, like, I'm not touching your face, dude. Like,
if you don't need it.
You don't need it.
If you don't need it. And even through that fad of, bigger is better, I never wavered. I never thought any of that was attractive. And so I can't do something to somebody that I personally don't feel is attractive.
Think it's gross.
I'm just going to, maybe there's another injector for you. But I'm just not going to do it.
That's why all the girls in San Antonio walk around looking like this.
Yeah.
Platypus.
Duck lips,
platypus. They look like they've been sucked through a pool drain.
But fortunately, luckily now it's, the landscape is changing now to get back to the more natural.
They're getting back to old money.
Regenerative, aesthetics.
Have you seen those, the old money versus new money? It's this new trend online. And so it's like the old money, it's showing like the softer lips, and the new money, it's like, and the old money, is real nails like mine, and the new money's the nails out here. Yeah. I've noticed, you notice it more because obviously you're a dermatologist and this is what you do, but I know you've noticed more of the chilling on the lips, which needed to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. I would never do it. So, but
you haven't,
I would do
you have not
Zolpidem.
injected my lips, which
About 2 years, probably 2-3 years.
it'll be 4 in August.
And look at them; they don't need them. So filler actually lasts a lot longer than the label says that it's only going to last 9 to 12 months. Especially when you stack
about to hit 4 years.
over time. And I would kill you if you let somebody put some, fill in your lips.
Okay, first off, I wouldn't cheat on you. I've never cheated on you.
No, I agree.
I've never cheated on you. I've cheated on you with your business partner because you were off work.
Which is not cheating.
Yeah, it's not cheating. It's the same thing.
No, I agree.
Because, the money's still going. And I refer everyone to you. Hence why you do give me nice little homie hookups here and there. Because every human I know, actually a few people sitting in here have gone to you thanks to me.
Absolutely.
I got a spray tan and she's already called your office and made an appointment. I had a birthday party 2 weeks ago. She's already been in to see Tessa.
No, we appreciate it.
The thing about it is I'm not a hater. You're not a hater. You can't refer people to me because my business it's not one that unless you're in it, like you can't be in it, right? It's just kind of, but with your business, I have been your number one. Like when you left the first place you were
a champion for sure.
I've always been a champion of you, but and that's why, you and I fight too. I fight with all my friends, but if I don't fight with you, then I don't fuck with you. So that if I yell at you, consider that a very good sign. She actually likes me. Like Absolutely. You screamed at me that you hated me. She loves me. That's what it really means. But I do. I have your back and I'm supporting your business. I know how hard it is. You are already settled making great money at a practice and then going out on your own when you have a baby and a fiance at the time and a new house,
yeah.
And your dad is ill and lots of moving parts, lots of things going on, and it takes balls. It takes balls to go out and do it. And you'll look back where you are right now in a few years and be like, the struggle was real, but damn, like my employees are loyal. Like you got great staff.
No, so some of my employees have been with since I first graduated residency. Who
Ashley.
My first job, Ashley.
Ashley has been with you forever and ever.
Yep. And then, so I was at a larger, private practice where, as you had mentioned, my ex-wife. So when we were going through some things, she finished residency, got a job in Austin. I quit my job here in San Antonio.
You moved to Austin.
Moved to Austin to try and make it work.
And who drove to Austin?
You did.
I would drive to the middle
Absolutely.
of nowhere. No, when I'm loyal, I'm loyal to a fault.
Out in Steiner Ranch, yep.
Yep.
And then came back and
didn't work out.
Didn't work out. And so came back to another, practice that was doing very well, a lot of cosmetics, which is I love the medical and the cosmetic side. And so I've done my own lasers, since graduating residency and had my own location. And then my partner, who I also went to residency with,
Adore
Dr.
her.
Tessa Cervantes.
Adore her.
She wanted to move back to Austin. To San Antonio. But I'm like, hey, I got a good gig. Why don't you just join us? So she did. And then.
Okay, I knew that because I've always heard you speak very highly of her, but I didn't meet her for a while. And then now obviously I adore her. She's just so fun. She's like this tall and this big and not
but
a wrinkle. Firecracker. I would never piss her off. I'd be terrified actually to make her mad.
Yeah, but she's
this big and she'll cut you down to size. I see it. She's she reminds me a lot of myself.
Yeah.
And I think that's why we kind of click.
Strong women.
Yeah. Boss bitch.
And then, we decided, something happened and, we decided, these patients aren't coming, to see us because of the practice. They're coming in to see us,
because of us.
Because of us.
Right, correct.
And so that's what, made us,
It's kind of your driving force.
Take that leap of faith and say, you know what, we're going to bet on ourselves.
Well, and y'all are such a good match because you are so ADHD and she is so not. And I think y'all work so well together and the practice is so efficient and your staff too. But I think y'all are such good partners because you balance each other out.
Absolutely.
Right? Like
yin and yang.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, you have to have that. The owner of my company, we couldn't be more different, but like we run it well. We run it very well. and it just works, right? Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but it works.
If you're both the same, you'll clash.
Yes. You're still going to clash if you're, but not as often.
Yeah. Fortunately, I mean, we have not had any, big clashing moments, to be honest with you. The fortunate thing is we were friends, in residency. So it wasn't just a,
hey, we work together. Let's be business partners.
Let's be business partners.
Right. Which I think matters because I feel like a lot of people that go in business with other people just because maybe they have the capital or it's a friend of a friend, things like that. I feel like those businesses don't thrive as well because you just don't have that background and personal connection of
trust.
Yes. And trust is rough, man. If you don't have it, you're fucked. And if you lose it, you're fucked even more.
And we're both hustlers.
Yes.
So we both, put in the effort in different manners, different ways, to grow our business.
Yes. And y'all have a good, your team's good. Your employees are good. They're efficient. Your marketing girl, what's her name?
Haley. Yeah.
She's really good. She's on top of it. Tessa's on top. Everybody is just on top of it. Like it's just a good flow.
And we're growing. So
I know because I call for appointments and they're like, he's full. And I'm like, bitch, bet. I'm going to text him right now. He can squeeze me in at lunch. I already know he's running late.
Because I'm spending time with patients, not because I'm sticking with my thumb up my ass.
Well.
No.
You like to talk a lot.
I like to talk a lot, but that's me and you talking in the room is different than me and a regular patient talking in the room. In the regular patient room, I'm educating or for patients who have
and where do I sign up to get that treatment? Because I just get the guinea pig bullshit.
Lies.
He didn't tell me what he's doing. He explains it to everybody else. Y'all heard it here first.
No, but
he sees me. What up?
But there's a lot of patients who, their self-confidence, is truly affected by whatever they're coming in to see me for, whether it be acne, whether it be eczema, whether it be psoriasis, whether it be anything.
Rosacea. My rosacea bothers me, but I cover it well.
You do.
But it bothers me.
And or pigmentation. And so, it's sitting down, giving patients the confidence in me,
the security,
that I'm going to
handle
fix.
It.
I'm going to fix them. I'm going to handle it, and it does not matter because this is not a transactional relationship.
No.
This is we are going to get you there.
But,
regardless.
But here's the steps.
Here are the steps to do it, and if I educate you, and which does take more time, then you are more likely to be compliant. Follow
the rules that I tell you,
rules and do
the
it.
meds,
exactly. And then so that way, when you come back, I can actually say, are you better or are you worse based on what I'm giving you, not because you half-assed took your pills, half-assed did your cream. Because you know what, I tell the patients, especially the teenagers, the cream don't work if it's in the tube.
Oh, that's a good one.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, I can't help you if you don't want to help yourself. Yeah. You got to listen to my rules. But people don't like rules, and so they defy against them. That you are one doctor that you and Tessa, because she sees me when you're out of the office. Whatever y'all tell me to do, I follow like to a T because, I'm white, obviously.
I couldn't tell.
Not much melanin over here. But like my thing is, I follow whatever you say, and y'all both. And Tessa's Hispanic, but she's very light skinned.
She's very fair skinned.
Very fair. And sunscreen. Everything y'all tell me, I listen to.
It's the number one reason for
a lot of problems
for aging. I mean, not even just skin cancer, but actually, aging, the aging face, your lines, your wrinkles, texture.
And what are those dots? Like a lot of like we get those like spots when from the sun.
Like solar. We call them solar lentigines. So they're basically sunspots. In general.
Because my family obviously is also white, and they suffer from that a lot on their face, on the top of their hands because of sunscreen.
Yeah.
And honestly, I only used sunscreen when I went to the beach or whatever. You and I both have pools in our backyards, and like, I would never think twice. I'd just go hop in and swim and whatever. And since I've become friends with you and now a patient, and you're like, do you have sunscreen? I do not even leave my house without putting it on the top of my hands, my neck, and my face now.
Well, I mean, it's also protecting your investment. So if you're gonna, wear, or you're gonna use medical grade skincare, which I suggest everybody do. I mean, you do get what you pay for when it comes to things like that.
Everybody freaks out that it's expensive, and I'm like, no, it's worth it.
It's definitely worth it. And it's not a monthly investment, but you gotta protect your investment. When you look, if you're doing things to the face, one way to tell, someone's age is from the neck.
Oh, I know. I'm getting tech neck because I'm on the computer all day. But you and I talked about that, what we could do.
Yeah. So
but I don't know if I'm the guinea pig on this round.
Well, we just have, hey, if you want to be another guinea pig.
God. Here, I'm a masochist if y'all can't tell.
Well, we just got O-Therapy Prime. So O-Therapy.
Is that the O2 thing?
No. So O-Therapy is microfocus ultrasound. And so what we do is we use an ultrasound device where we can actually visualize on the screen the layers of the skin down to the bone, down to the SMAS, which are support structures of fascia, which keep everything lifted.
Okay.
Is a place for neocollagenesis as well as in the dermis of the skin. And so we literally can visualize on the screen where we want to place that energy, to, heat that tissue up to 68 degrees centigrade, which is, in that 64 to 68 range is where, heat and energy will help to stimulate neocollagenesis.
Okay.
So this is a device that's going to help with lifting. It's going to help with your under the chin.
Yeah.
Right now we also do, face tight and body tight, which is radiofrequency assisted liposuction. But the benefit of this device is there is no downtime.
Oh.
So no
Which is
downtime.
very beneficial for somebody who has to go to work the next day.
And O-Therapy used to be painful because O-Therapy has been around for a while. It's used to be painful, but they have significantly upgraded their device, their technology, and the protocols. So we're not just haphazardly putting energy down onto the bone when we know, one, the bone hurts, and two, it's not a place where neocollagenesis occurs. So why are we even treating down there?
Right.
So I'm very excited and happy to. So if you do want to be a guinea pig, now's the But
I'll do it.
But I'm also not first year out of residency guinea pig as well.
Facts.
So but I am actually co-authoring
I'm very big on, hey, what's the new thing? Hey, should I be using that? Like, I use the creams that I use cost more than my house. But, but you have to. Like, it's worth it. And like you say, protect your investment. You don't go color your hair and then put Pantene on it. Right? It's the same thing for your skin.
I thought
you don't
Pantene Pro V was good, though.
Boy, you better stop. No, well, you don't color your hair, but no, the 3-in-1 body wash. No, it's not. It's not good for your hair. No, please stop buying that. Let me go back to my hair roots. No, let's stay away. But I come to you all the time. What do you think I can do about this? Because I want to pick your brain because I know you're smart, but I also know that I'm in good hands. I know you're not there trying to like upsell me, right? You're not trying to sell me actually really anything. I'm the one that's like, hey, I want this. And you're like, okay, chill, dude. Like, it's fine.
I'd rather, and this with you, but with all other patients as well. I'm slightly conservative, on the side where, this is a marathon, not a sprint, and so things are getting back or transitioning to regenerative aesthetics. Not just, hey, let's go just plump your face up with filler. I've always had a global approach because I do lasers and, fillers. And so you can't, if this couch were sitting in the studio for the next 20 years, and that window right there is shining sun on this couch, one, the pillow is going to get flat. The color of the couch is going to change.
It's going to change.
So, it requires a complete, global approach, with volume and texture. But now we're more bioregenerative, meaning we want to stimulate the body's own collagen and elastin rather than just plumping the face up
Injecting
with a hyaluronic acid filler.
Right.
We're actually got invited to go to Amsterdam.
Amazing.
Yeah, so we're going next week to train with
to Amsterdam?
Yeah.
Well, Jesus Christ. Normally people plan that for like 9 months. Oh, no, I'm going next week.
Yeah, no, we got 2 weeks ago. And so...
Real tight notice, but that's amazing.
Yeah, so...
you and Tessa are going?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Love that.
A company is flying us out there to train with Dr. Yanni Van Logum, who we've actually... on our own self have spent money to train with. Amazing guy. He is a master of injection technique, anatomy,
Amazing.
regenerative aesthetics,
and he lives in Amsterdam.
Yeah, he's from the Netherlands, in Amsterdam.
Amazing.
So, we were going to pay to go ourselves, but hey, I mean, why?
You're offering. We ain't saying no.
Yeah, exactly. So,
no, that's incredible. Yeah. I mean, that's amazing. But you and Tessa, though, y'all are both very proactive. Y'all were in Canada recently.
Yep.
Y'all go to any seminar, anything going on, you go, which to me shows a lot in a doctor. I grew up with physicians, and that continuing education, that the CME stuff, all of that, it's worth it. And doctors that don't do it, you should be leery of that.
And but we want to be, leaders and thought leaders, in the field of medicine and aesthetics. And the only way to do that is to continue to push, drive yourself, try new things. If you don't try it,
right?
If you're scared, lay down.
Yeah. If you're scared, go to church.
Get a dog.
Okay, well, I want to thank you so much for coming on.
Me. It's an honor, honestly.
Okay, you're gonna make me cry.
No, I'm serious though. It is an honor. I appreciate, and I think you're doing a great job. And all the other podcast interviews that I've watched and heard have been amazing. And so just keep it up.
Thank you. You know I love you.
Love you too.
And we'll have you back on after I do the new guinea pig test.
No, I'm serious.
No, and I'll come on with no makeup, and we'll see. Yeah. We'll actually break it down.
We'll do some before and afters.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, guys. We'll see y'all next time.
Cheers.
Cheers, babe. You almost made me cry, Milton.